Handicap. Let's join Stuart.
All in. They're off. Waran jumped okay out of stall 4 today, got away on terms. Rhythmic Intent, Red Cap jumped markedly out to right, leaving the stalls, drops in behind horses. Single was slowest to get away, and Waran is up there pushing the early pace along with Dreams a Dozen, who's in the dark blue and red. And as they head up to the judge first time, the leading pair move on by over 2 lengths. Rhythmic Intent recovering from that awkward start to just about dispute third with Graham, the Apricot Silks, and then Roost on the inner in the red and white, and Single the back marker into the paddock turn. And Waran is in front here under Safi Osborne, giving a lead of 3/4 of a length to Dreams a Dozen. Couple lengths away to Graham over Roost, a Rhythmic Intent sitting last but one, and Single at the back of the field. They've completed the thick end of half a mile now, starting off down the back straight at a fairly even 33-34 miles an hour, and that pace being set by Waran, courtesy of him being much more alertly out of the stalls this afternoon. Dreams a Dozen tracking the pace over Graham, and then Roost in a red and white jacket, a half length Rhythmic Intent, who in turn has Single sitting on his tail. Moving towards the midpoint in the back straight, and also the midpoint of the race, there'd be good 6 or 7 lengths top to tail, and Waran is striding out with enthusiasm here. He stretches a lead bordering on 3 lengths over Dreams a Dozen. A couple away to Graham. Rhythmic Intent in a blue and yellow jacket racing wide of Roost, and Single continues to sit back in the final position. Moving towards the bottom end of the track and the turn for home. Waran with enthusiasm over Dreams a Dozen. Graham slipstreaming the leading pair, stalking the leading duo into the bend. And then Roost, Rhythmic Intent, the red cap, and Single remains last of all. And Waran is doing it very much on his own terms here as they reach the crown of the bend inside the final 5 furlongs. Little change in the order in behind. Dreams a Dozen is still chasing from Graham and Roost, and then Rhythmic Intent and Single, and heads a turn for home with the final half mile in sight. So Waran and Safi Osborne lead them in. Graham now on the left is just beginning to inch a bit closer. Dreams a Dozen is bang there between horses, and Waran's lead has been whittled right away, and now they're almost 3 in a line as they head for the final 3. Harder work for Waran, and Dreams a Dozen noses ahead. Graham on the near side within a length of the lead. Single in the pink cap is beginning to improve from the rear. Roost is ridden along. Extreme Left also ridden along. Rhythmic Intent, and now Graham comes under pressure, and it's Dreams a Dozen inside the 2 from Graham. Single in behind is still being finessed, nursed into it, the white-faced mare. Can she pick up between horses? She's threading the eye of the needle. Meanwhile, Rhythmic Intent on the left is coming over the top inside the furlong. Single has quickened through to take over here from Rhythmic Intent. Graham, Dreams a Dozen has nothing more to offer, and under a well-timed ride, Single in front, pricking her ears close home, but she inches in over Rhythmic Intent and Dreams a Dozen, with Graham close up in 4th. Then